I'm Laura from Strawberry Moon Farm, and today I am going to show you how to pack an Ecobrick. An Ecobrick is made out of a plastic bottle, and this bottle is going to be stuffed really tightly with trash. Now we like to use trash that is never going to break down. It's not going to give off a lot of gases from decomposition. What we really want is clean, dry, soft plastic. Now this is awesome because these soft plastics like plastic wrappers, plastic bags, bags of chips, tea bag wrappers, anything like that, there's no way to really recycle those. So by packing them tightly into these plastic bottles, we are able to divert them from the waste stream. We're able to sequester them within the bottle so that they don't break down and give off toxic chemicals into the soil. And we are also able to create a really cool building block that we don't have to pay for and is very sustainable. So when this plastic bottle is packed really tightly with these wrappers, it is going to be a weight-bearing object, and you can actually build with it just as you would with a brick. Typically they are used in outdoor applications surrounded by cob building material. Cob is basically a clay, soil, and straw and sand based building material. It's similar or identical to adobe. Or you can even make indoor furniture out of them if you choose by sticking them together with silicone caulk. So I'm going to show you now how I pack my Ecobrick. Start with my bottle. I really prefer these single-size drink containers, and then I'm going to pack them with my packing stick, which is just a stick that I found outside in the woods. So if you live near any kind of trees or anything, you can just go outside after a storm and pick up whatever piece of branch fell off the tree naturally. You don't have to go out and buy anything or cut live wood off of a tree. You can almost always find this if you live near any kind of park where trees are. We're going to start by removing the cap, and then I like to find a beautiful colored piece to put on the bottom, because when I build with these, they're going to be stacked like this, and this side is going to be exposed. So by using a brightly colored piece, then that's going to make my finished structure a little bit prettier. And today I'm going to select this turquoise piece for the bottom. So I'm just going to take it and sort of do like this to make it kind of pointy so that it fits into the bottle. And I'm going to stuff it in. That's what the stick is for. You really want to pack it down tightly and try to make sure that you get it into all these little crevices in the bottom of the bottle. If you get too much air in your Ecobrick, it can be flammable. So we get around this flammability issue by packing it very tight and not allowing there to be very much air in the bottle so it won't burn. Okay, so now I have the bottom of my bottle packed. And now I'm just going to continue packing the bottle, and I'm going to kind of alternate between these very soft bag-type plastics and the thicker sort of chip wrapper plastics. When some people actually, when they have these thicker ones, they cut them up into little bitty pieces. That does make it easier to pack, but I don't do that unless the plastic is very thick, because I just find it's not worth the time. as we get close to the end and the bottle becomes almost full, it's really important to make sure everything is packed tightly up to this point, because once we start getting into this narrow neck area, it will just not be possible to stuff it down anymore in this area. You really need to pack tightly as you go. You'll see I've been using my stick a lot with a lot of force to really compact this plastic to make sure that it's being packed solidly. And another strategy to accomplish that I've been using here is to alternate the soft plastics with the hard plastics. So these really soft bag type plastics stuff in really well. They fill in a lot of the gaps very easily, but they also will puff back up if given the chance. But when you alternate this with the sturdier, like chip bag kind of plastic, that will hold down the fluffier stuff. So the fluffier stuff fills in the gaps, the sturdier stuff leaves, but the sturdier stuff keeps the fluffier stuff in place. As we get into the neck of the bottle, we're going to use exclusively this very flimsy kind of plastic bag type plastic, and also tiny pieces like tea bag wrappers. The neck of the bottle is not the place for the sturdier kinds of plastic. You might be really surprised with how much more is going to fit into this bottle, even though it looks like it's almost totally full. There's actually going to be a lot of plastic that's going to fit in there, because as we stuff it in here, it's going to compress really well because of the shape of the bottle. This is actually what I'm doing here. This is a bad habit. I don't suggest that you lean it next to your body. It's much better to just stuff it on the floor, much healthier probably, but I've gotten into this bad habit because it's just so convenient. So, safety first. Okay, now you can see I've got it packed all the way to the very, very top of the bottle. The whole neck is full, the bottle is full, the bottle is really sturdy. I'm gonna put the cap on. And then the last thing will be to weigh it and make sure that it fits the minimum density requirement. All right, so the weight is 206.5 grams. And I know from memory that that is plenty of weight for this size bottle. And that means that this brick is solid enough to use. It is going to bear weight, and it is not going to be flammable. Good luck to you with all your eco-bricking efforts. If you make some eco-bricks, I would love to see them. So post pictures in the comments, and feel free to reach out with any questions or problems that you may have with your brick making.